It's nah, bro. Nah, I couldn't do that because like, nah, bro.
No, 'cause, like I just hate it.
I mean, how are you doing? What's going on? I think this is like our first time officially meeting.
Yeah.
Like I've heard of you in school and stuff like that, but like I think this is the first time of us officially interacting. So yeah, how have you been? You just graduated.
I did just graduate.
How was that?
I mean, like, I feel like when like the school year starts and everyone's going back to school, I'll like feel it. But right now, it just feels like a regular summer. Like
So what are your plans as far as like after? Like, what do you plan to do?
So I'm going the college route, so it's like I'm on Vanderbilt's wait list right now, and like that's where I would really want to go. But if not, like I've done all my freshman stuff for like MTSU and everything like that. So yeah, I'm planning on going to MTSU in the fall, and then like even if I like it or not, my ultimate goal is to be at like Washington University in St. Louis.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna transfer. I try to transfer there.
What are you like pursuing as far as like what do you?
It's chemistry, like on a pre-med track, because
okay.
I want to be an OBGYN, but like if that doesn't work out, then I like want to try chemical engineering.
Okay.
So I'm like a STEM.
Oh, okay.
STEM.
Oh, okay. So do you like kind of like a scientist in a way? Do you want to work in a lab? And
No, I want to be in the field. Like I want to see people and I want to see like patients and things like that. But lab just gets boring. It's like tedious. You have to sit there.
Yeah. Feel that. Yeah. I don't know. I've never been like the type to. I don't know. I never was good with like science per se. I was more like a math person. And that was it, like just like logic. But I mean, nah, that's dope. So where are you from originally? Are you from Tennessee?
I am from Tennessee, but like all my family's from like Long Island.
Long Island. Oh, where? So they just moved down here like recently, or?
It's like everybody else, like all my uncles, all my aunts.
Wow.
Like,
wow. Okay. Yeah. So and you've lived here your whole life?
I have. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So do you like it? I mean, is it?
The weather's good.
The weather's okay.
That's really it. Like I don't know.
I feel that. I mean, it's like I don't know. Like I said in the last episode, it was like it's cool sometimes, but there's like not many things to do, and it's like kind of like this weird limbo that you're in. It's like, well, I mean, you can hang out with friends, but then once you do everything in like your area,
like especially. It's like small, but like growing, so it's like there's like nothing. I need to go to Nashville or something.
Yeah. I mean, and then even the things that you can do, it's like mad far.
If I have an hour, I'm like I can't do that.
Exactly, the gas money. So it's like, bro, relax. Okay, so you said you worked at you're working at TJ Maxx now.
Yeah.
And you said you kind of like it. Not are you? So like, would you say if it was like a graph, right? And like, let's say at the start, you were like kind of liking it. Are you starting to go like down the graph, or like is it kind of mid?
It's stagnant. Okay, so sometimes it's like up and down, but it's really you have to have friends there. Like if your friends are not working on that day, like it's just gonna be a bad day. Like that's it. And the managers, like some of the managers, they're cool, but like there's always that one that's on your neck, like just always on you doing something. So it's like that also makes it bad, but it's like it's retail, so you have to deal with people, and it's like, but the clothes are cute, so.
I know like mad people who work down there, like 4 or 5 people.
Yes, everybody works there. It's
I was like, what? It's weird that so many people work down there. It's like they must just be handing out flyers.
If you can get an interview there, you have a job.
Really?
Yeah.
I just got a job at Five Guys like last week because I used to work at the Goodwill, but basically there was like my homie was telling me about it, and I walked in there. And like literally, they're like, "You have a job." Like there was, because they need people so badly. They were like, "You have a job." I was like, "That's dope." But they were like, "It's way better than Goodwill because it's like $13.50 starting off, right?
Yeah.
And then tips and all that, and then you also get free food." So I was like, "Bro, you can't beat that, fam." Like
that's good money.
I'm working at the Goodwill for $9.25, and bro, it's slave work, fam. Like shit's crazy. But no, okay. So newly graduated, still on the job. You chilling out this summer. What else? What other plans do you have? Are you traveling anywhere? Are you like going internships or anything like that?
I had a summer shadowing, and I think that's really gonna start like towards the end of summer. And it's with HOSA. It's basically like just like medical work. You go and like shadow someone, an intern or like whatever. But then my travel plans like kind of got canceled. Like it was a summer trip to Nigeria because like that's where my dad is from. But you know it's like the SARS thing, like police brutality. Like people like can't go down there.
Oh
like,
wait, what's going on down there?
Okay, so there's this movement called like #EndSARS, and it's basically SARS is like the special like anti-robbery like police unit there, but it's a bunch of just like corrupt like abuse, and they're like killing people in the street, and like they're like causing more trouble than like trying to stop like Yahoo boys. Those are like scammers. They're supposed to like stop scammers in Nigeria because you know the stereotype like Nigerians are scammers, like African scammers, something like that. So it's like that's their job is to stop it, but it's like they can see like just a clean cut young guy and they'll like shoot them or like beat them.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
So,
what? It's crazy because like I haven't heard about this.
The movement like started like October of 2020, but it you know how the media goes. It goes up and down.
That's crazy because like I don't really watch the news, but like I thought I would have still heard, maybe like even heard something about it. Like I haven't heard anything about this. That's mad. So okay, so that got canceled. Was that the only place you are planning to go?
Pretty much. I'm just staying here. I'm working, trying to like. I need to save money. Like I'm a good saver, but you can always have more. You can always have more.
Yeah, of course. I'm a terrible saver, but you can always have more.
Right.
You can always have more, fam. Okay.
Like, I went to Gatlinburg. That's really it.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah. What'd you do when you were down there?
I just did a bunch of hikes. I just saw a lot of waterfalls, a lot of hikes. It was fun. It was like nature.
So you're a nature person then?
No. It was just fun to experience it.
So you don't like outside? You're more like a home?
I can go outside. It's just bugs. Like, but other than that, I can be outside.
Yeah. So did you play any sports while you were in high school?
I ran track and I think I quit like my junior season because like I was just done with like the coach is like, you know, I had like and like he was really
I forgot about that. Wow.
Like he was like head coach like girls sprinting.
Wow, you did tell me about that.
So
what
that was
fuck?
like crazy.
Yeah, that was
yeah, and I was just done with it. So after that I like took up like, and I still did like the arts, like I was in marching band and I did like band, but then after that, like my senior year, I didn't do like that much my senior year, obviously because it was like a weird year, but like I did clubs and like my CNA, got my like CNA license.
Yeah, so that was a weird situation, but nah, that's dope because like I don't know, I feel like I ran track my sophomore year and then it got cut, right? So and then going back into school, I did the virtual program, so I couldn't really get back into sports. So I just really had to have like that like mental like push to just work out by myself, and then but that's hard because it's like, dang, I don't want to get up early or even going at night, like I don't want to, I'm tired and shit. So it's just having that mental drive to just work out. And if you're on sports, like shout out to y'all, like that shit's just sports, school, work, nah, that's a whole 3 jobs right there. That's mad. But so you said you got your what license?
It's like certified nursing assistant. So you can work. Most people like know it for like working in like nursing homes, like with like old people and stuff. But like I wanted to go like the pediatric route with it, like just do like maybe like Vanderbilt pediatrics or something. But I need to work in a nursing home because I need like a year experience for that. But it's basically like you just do like, I don't really know how to explain it, but you do like range of motion care. Yeah, you do change diapers sometimes.
And you like doing that? No?
Not diapers.
Well, I mean like the program.
Yeah, it was fun.
Okay, so you're just like all around science and medical type person. That's just the field you want to get into. Yeah. And where did this like spark come from? Did you always know you wanted to get into this, or was it just like one day you were like, oh yeah, I kind of like this?
Medicine, like I always knew I wanted to do something in medicine, but like with the science aspect, it was like, okay, I was a sophomore and I was like in Mr. chemistry class. Yeah. And like everything was like clicking and I was like, like I want to do this. Like I want to do this science. Like chemistry is the science that I want to do.
Wow, okay. Like, so you're in class and there's just like an aha moment.
Yeah.
Like, okay. That's dope. For me, the fashion thing just kind of came. I was like, one day, I don't know, I felt like, I look at my past photos, I was like cringe, like I can't believe I used to dress like that, but like it came along and I was just like, I don't know, I kind of like doing this. And then I started to study it more. And I was like, whoa, it's actually kind of dope when you dig into it.
Right.
And then it just kind of came naturally. And so I think, I don't know, I feel like I'm improving with fashion every day as I get better with it. But I don't know. There's still a lot more to learn within everything, you know. So let me ask you where you got your style from. Because, okay. I mean, I see you and I'm just like, yo, Ribby is like, like, it's crazy.
Honestly, like, I get this question a lot, but I literally just look at stuff and it's like, it's cute. Like, I watched this thing called... No, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so I was watching this movie called Skate Kitchen with my friends, right? And it had like Rachel Vinberg and like Moonbear and all these like female skaters. And like I don't skate, but like the style was dope. And I was like, okay, like I like this. And then like when I go in a store, I'm just like, okay, I see. I can just see colors, and I'm really into like color theory and just like color combination, like emotions and stuff like that. So that's where I got most of my style. And then I got into like fashion and just like putting it on a body, like with my friend Sky.
Shout out Sky.
Yeah. But like, yeah, she like really inspires me because I don't know how she comes up with like all of this crazy stuff, but she'll just see it and she'll be like, yeah, I need to wear this. I don't even know where she gets it from.
Yeah, she's even more insane with it. Like I remember being, I think it was sophomore year, and she was like literally come to class and just like, I'll dress everybody. I'm just like, bro, how?
I can find it.
Like colors you wouldn't even think match, she can do it. It's just like crazy. So some people have that. Like me, I don't know. I just kind of see something and then I kind of put it together with something. But like as far as like colors though, I can't do like bright colors. Like my fits are mad simple, you know, black, white, gray. Like it's chill. But no, that's dope. So regarding BLM, right? You kind of talked about that in Nigeria. Where do you stand on that? Do you think it's like a full... Are you fully with the movement? Do you kind of like push back from it, or where do you stand with it?
Okay, so like the movement, I'm fully with it. Like Black lives, they do matter. Like I don't really understand how that's an argument.
Right.
But like the organization, you know, I don't even know really who runs it, who's at the top. So there's a conspiracy theory, like it's a white guy running it. He's just taking all of our money. Yeah. And it's like, with everything, like I feel like money is like the root of anything. Like people like do stuff for money in the end, and I think that's where it starts getting corrupt, especially like with the organization side. But the movement, I'm fully for it. Like I completely agree. It's like I don't know where the money is going, because it's like people, I don't know, because it's like they donate all this money but they don't say where it goes. It's like, what is it helping people? Is it police reform? Where is it going? But as far as like the movement, I completely agree with it, as in like Black lives do matter. You feel me? Like it's as simple as that. There is no but, ifs, ands, or about it. So you know, but yeah, it's weird because I was talking about that. I think I was on like the first episode. We were like literally billions or maybe not billions, but millions, I know at least, have been donated, and it's like, but no one knows where it's going. It's just vanishing. Right. Reading this like Snapchat story, and it was like the mothers of like, you know, like police brutality victims. Like Breonna Taylor's mom said like the BLM vice president, she just now stepped down, but like she was like telling her how she's gonna help her with all these legal fees, and like she never saw any money from it. Wow. Michael Brown's mom never saw any money. Like Freddie Gray's mom, no money. Like I don't even know where it goes. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. It just seems like everything's corrupt nowadays. You feel me? Like you can't really trust anything. So especially in like politics, because they were like, I remember Joe Biden was like, oh yeah, Black Lives Matter when it first started, and then he gets in here and it's been what, a couple of months and silent. Like what's up with that? He's worried about all this other shit, you know. So I mean, being a president's a big deal, you know. You have lots of issues, but like you should say what you mean what you say, you feel me? So yeah, did you go into any of like the marches or anything like that? I went to one downtown. I think it was just a peaceful protest. Like, just sit in, we made signs, we just talked. But like other than that, I didn't really go to any like. Really? Yeah. Really? Yeah. I didn't go to any. Like my mom would not let me. It's like the midst of COVID, and she was like, "Nah, you can sit at home and make a sign." I was like, damn. But I mean, I feel that, because like I really did want to go, but at the same time, it was low-key dangerous back then. Like, they were all, like, almost all of them were turning into something violent. Really? So I just can't risk it. What about the one you were at? No, the one I went to, it was fun. It was good. It was just at night. It was just a peaceful. We just sat there, and we had our signs. Before that, we marched a little bit, but, like, it was fun. Like, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I was seeing a couple on like the the news stations, whatever, and it was like it was chill, and then somebody would just punch somebody and then just break out. Yeah. So tell me about your music taste.
My music, it's all over the place. Like I have like favorite artists in every like section, but I like Frank Ocean. Like,
what? Hold on. What? You don't like Frank Ocean?
I do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I do like
I was
Frank
about to
Ocean.
say.
Like Brent Faiyaz.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Mariba. She makes awesome music. Then like I don't know. Those are my top three. Like,
those are your top three?
All together, or like Black. Black is good.
Yeah. Nah, I'm a huge Frank Ocean fan. He's probably my favorite artist, and then probably like Tyler, ASAP. That whole crew. Right. Do you listen to like any rap?
I do. Roddy Ricch, like that's my main.
For sure.
Him. And then I listen to Polo G. Like, I feel like everyone listens to Polo G, but like he's good.
Yeah,
like, he's
good.
And then
Givion's good too. Yeah. Givion's fine.
Just chef's
Yeah. What about like any alternate as far as like Tame Impala or?
No, I don't. No. Listen to him.
Wow, so it's really only black people.
I listen to no.
She had to think about it. She was like, no.
I listen to like Katy Perry. Yeah,
bro.
But yeah.
That's so mainstream.
Ariana Grande, like.
Did you do the new Tyler single?
No.
You gotta check that out. It's called Lumberjack. It goes pretty hard. Are you a Tyler fan?
I literally have not listened to one.
What? I don't get. People keep telling, like, literally how I look at it is like, if you're a Frank fan, you're a Tyler fan. If you're a Tyler fan, you're a Frank fan. Like,
I just listen to anything, and he never pops up on any of my suggested. Like, that's how I find new people. Like, they have to pop up.
Check him out, like, cause him and Frank do mad collabs, like Odd Future, and I don't know if you know about that whole crew, but they started that like the Odd Future wave, where basically it was just him, Frank, and just a whole bunch of other people. But it was like this group. But like they completely like changed a whole bunch of shit. Like without them, there wouldn't be a whole lot of things that you see now. You feel me? So you should check them out though. Him and Frank have pretty good songs. What's your favorite Frank song though?
Novocaine.
Novocaine?
Every day. I listen to it coming here.
Game's pretty good. I like. Oh damn, there's so many. I like White Ferrari's good. Provider. Nights. I know people are gonna be like, you're basic, but like Nights is so good, fam. It's so good. Super Rich Kids. Yeah, it's so good. So, what's your favorite album though?
Probably Blonde.
Blonde over Chanel Orange?
I see, like it's like hand in hand. Like I like them all.
Mm-hmm. But you gotta have a favorite though. Like if you were to listen to one.
No, Blonde.
Yeah. Blonde's good. I don't know. It's such. Because they're both so good. Even like Nostalgia Ultra. I don't know if you've heard that one. But that was his first like album that wasn't like studio. It wasn't like produced. It was more like a mixtape type thing. That one's even so good. Like literally anything he puts out is just heavenly. Like people, I don't know why people don't like him. But Frank Ocean is so good. So good. SZA. Yes? Yeah. Her, all of them. I listen to them as well. As far as like rap goes though, probably J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, like my main two people. I don't really listen to like trap though, like the hype stuff. I'm always like more like to deeper thinking things. Right. You feel me? So like I can't do Future, I can't do like Polo G or any of those guys because it's not. I don't know. It's not
the only like hype like rapper. And he's like his songs are hype, but they have messages like Jordan Lucas.
Yeah. I haven't heard that name in a long ass time. I mean, I used to bump him all the time in freshman year, but like since then, I don't know. He hasn't put out anything really, has he?
Not really. I think he's put out like ADHD, that album.
Yeah, with Logic.
Yeah, but other than that, like I really haven't heard like Devil's Work or something like that.
I don't know. I mean, he's definitely very talented. I remember he had the what's that video called? He had. Or with the black dude and the white dude?
Yeah, I'm not racist.
Yeah, I'm not racist. Yeah, that was a very good video. Like that shit was amazing. And but like since then, I haven't really heard it. It's been like ghosts. I don't know. Right. I don't know. I feel like a lot of artists over the quarantine just either they were slacking off or they were working on something big. You feel me? So I feel like it could go either way. What was your like main thing that you did over quarantine though?
For quarantine. Well, I mean, like, my job was still open, so I worked.
What?
But then, yeah.
The whole time?
Like, it was closed for, like, 2 weeks. 2 or 3 weeks. But then other than that, like, I read. I, like, still had schoolwork. I had like, pre-cal.
Oh,
so, like, that's literally all I did.
What? You still had work? Wow. You work in both ways. That's crazy, because, like, I remember it was, like, mid-spring break. And so, they just shut everything down. They were like, right. No schoolwork. Well, I mean, they tried to give us schoolwork, but, like, no one was doing that shit. Like,
I, like, had to self-study because I had 3 AP tests, and, like, I had already paid the $100. So, like, that would be, like, $300 down the drain. So I was like, okay, I have to work. I have to, like, still be on it.
Damn. That's crazy. Yeah, once they start charging for tests, that's when I'm like, okay, yeah, school tripping out a little bit. It is a scam, fam. You pay all this money for a piece of paper, like, and then most people don't even get it, you know? Right, so
yeah. I failed 2 of those.
Yeah. I mean, at least you can admit it. Like, most people would have been like, well, I didn't do that, you know? No. So, nah. I don't know. I feel like school is just, it's in society, it's seen as something that's, like, needed, when in reality, it's not. Like, you don't need school to be successful. You feel me? There's so many successful people who either didn't go to school or dropped out, you know? So, I mean, that was part of the thing with me and my dad talked about. We were like, you know, am I going to college, where, and, you know, how long? Because, you know, financial thing is a real thing. Like, you know, I'm not trying to go to UCLA and pay $40,000 a year, you know. So, but I think I'm just gonna do community college here, and then try to go up to, like, FIT, or if I do get accepted straight into FIT, then I might do that. I don't know. It's, you know, I'm still working it out. I have, like, a generality plan, but, like, not a step by step, you know.
So. And you have to, like, think. Like, you have to be like, your mind has to be original enough to, like, even survive in corporate, like, America, or you will get lost and you'll be, like, you won't do anything that you like, and you need to do something that you like.
Yeah, of course. Like, I don't know. It was this quote. It was like, I don't want to be stuck my whole life working a 9 to 5. That's why part of the reason I started the business and stuff, because it's like, dude, I don't know. It's like, I don't want to work for somebody else. I want to work for myself. You feel me? Because, like, if you work for yourself, you're the only one you can blame. But at the same time, you're the only one you can reward. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you do something good, you reward yourself. You do something bad, you know, all right, get back up, do it better. You feel me? So, yeah, I don't know. That's just how I feel about it. So, oh, shit. I don't have any more questions. I usually just freestyle it. You got any good, like, good conspiracy theories, though?
Okay, so actually this guy, he's my friend, he was like, made me watch this video, and it was like Walt Disney and, like, all of these, like, other higher up people, they're part of, like, a ring of, like, just, I don't even know what to call them, but basically they, like, implant, like, sexual propaganda into the Disney movies to, like, trick kids.
Wow. Yeah. Like, so, like, in, like, the animated movies? And
so, like, Entangled, like, if you look in the little, like, the guy, Flynn Rider, is, like, tangled in Rapunzel's hair, and it, like, the words, like, spell, like, sex on them.
What? Yeah. What?
And then, like, there was, like, one, like, Donald Duck movie, and at the back, like, on the eye chart, it said something like, I am, like, the Illuminati. Like, I didn't even go back and watch the movie, so, like, that could easily be edited. And then, like, in The Lion King, like, it says, like, the little, like, lion face that's on there is, like, a woman's body. It's like a curvaceous body.
I've never heard it. What?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I would believe it though, cause, like, I don't know, Disney hella sketch. Like, I don't know. I seen this one thing about Disney though, where it's like, as the Disney parks, basically they, like, traffic children or some shit like that.
Something like that.
It was like they have this building, right? And so basically, in this building, it's like meant to lure kids in or some shit. And then, like, they take them and then sell them. And then I seen this thing on TikTok. It was a few months ago. But basically, it was like, it had this list of celebrities. And it was like, everyone, all of them who had traffic, like, who would buy kids and shit. And I was like, bro, this shit's fucked. Like, I don't know. That shit's crazy.
I think the industry, like just child acting or just, like, music or anything, it's a devilish industry. Like, you really can get sucked in. Like, there was, like, something, like, before Katy Perry became, like, mainstream, she was, like, a gospel artist, but she had to, like, sell out her values and, like, what she believed in and do all this crazy, like, stuff to become famous. You
definitely have to sell your soul when you get up there. I feel like most people do. Now, it seems like some artists avoid it in some type of way, but, like, I don't know.
Like, struggle, I guess, a lot.
Yeah,
more.
you just got to be careful for what you like. You're signing and all this other stuff because like they can take your shit at any point in time. You know what I'm saying? So, what's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie.
And why?
Probably, I got three. Okay, I have three. The Help, just because like
The Help.
It's like a movie about like I don't even know when it's set, like 1950s or something, but it's about like maids, like black maids or whatever. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, I like that movie just because it's like it's based on a true story, and it's just like it just teaches you something about like maybe like my history, like my past or whatever. And then probably like Boy in the Striped Pajamas. It's about the Holocaust, and that's just sad. It's just sad, and like I love sad stuff. Oh, and 5 Feet Apart. Like, I was crying.
Oh, I see any of these, yo. What?
5 Feet Apart.
So those are your top three?
Yes.
What? I haven't seen any of these. I don't know. I'm not a big movie person, but I have seen a couple of movies. I don't know. Obviously, Pulp Fiction. I don't know. There's so many good ones. Ferris Bueller's Day Off's pretty good. Breakfast Club. I like the old shit, though.
I think I stopped like watching movies after I saw like The Human Centipede with my friends one day.
Hell no.
I was like, I have to go.
Nah. That was
it's
bro.
Demented. Like, who thinks of this stuff?
Was that based on a true story? I heard somebody told me that shit was based on a true story. Like this dude would just kidnap people in their basement. I don't even want to talk about it, bro. Like that shit is crazy.
I still think about that movie like every day.
Yeah, that is horror. That movie is traumatizing. Do not watch that movie. Like that shit is crazy. You like horror movies though?
Kind of. I don't like things that unsettle my spirit because I'm a spiritual person. I like to be like in clean and healthy settlement with God. And I don't like the devilish stuff. Like on Friday, I'm gonna go see The Conjuring, but like.
Oh shit, I saw this shit. It wasn't scary. It wasn't scary. Okay. Trust. It wasn't scary. I don't know you, but like it wasn't scary for me.
I don't get scared, but it's just like I don't want to feel like I watched something that's like gonna impact my spiritual being.
So what's like, what movie would you say was the scariest that you've seen so far?
Like in terms of like gore, it was probably Saw, like Saw 3.
Saw 3.
Or like Truth or Dare, like Never Have You Ever. I think that's what it's called. Like they were having to cut off each other's fingers at the end, like bite each other's like arms off.
Are you talking about, which one are you talking about? Because there's two, I think. There's one on Netflix, and then there was the other one.
It's not the one with Lucy Hale. It's the one on Netflix, like where they had like at the end it was like.
Or it was like the fat dude, and he got hit by the car.
Yeah, and like if they like it was like the one where they were like, you can't win this game unless you like do it together. Like not if you cut off like 7 body parts of someone else, like you're not gonna survive. So like you guys have to share it. And like
he had to put his hand on the stove and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
they played
that was a good one. I like that one. I kind of like both, but yeah, that shit is real, bro. Like people don't think like the spirit shit and like oh yeah, the haunted house, like bro, that shit is real. Like I don't know. I did a Ouija board when I was like, it's probably like 7 or 8, bro, and like that shit.
I prayed over it first, but like it didn't work. It did not work for me.
Nah, bro. Like y'all just gotta be careful. Like the demonic shit. Like, dude. I don't know, because when we did it, it was just like the light started flickering, and I was like, bro, I gotta leave. Like, this is not for me. Especially when they start getting like, no one's moving it, and it's just moving. Oh, nah, I'm out. I seen this thing though. It was, I think the channel's called like Jubilee or some shit like that, where they have like the talks between people. So it'll be like, how do white people think, or how do black people think? Have you seen those? And they'll get on like the scales and they'll ask them a question and it'll be like completely agree, kind of agree.
Oh yeah, and then like move in the line.
Yeah, they'll move over. I seen this thing where it was like Christians versus Satanists, and I don't know, because I thought of a Satanist as like, oh, somebody who's like worships the devil and all this crazy shit. Right. But basically what it seemed like, it's like they look like regular people. Right. But like, I don't know. I don't want to say like their views are like good or anything, but they weren't. Bro, okay. I'm not saying like their views are like good, but they weren't as bad as I thought they were. Like,
Okay.
they weren't like, oh yeah, the devil and all this stuff. They were just like, why worship a god kind of type thing.
Right.
You feel me? So I don't know. I thought they were just like, you know, completely. They got the candles and all that shit. Like, nah, but like, they were just like normal people. So it gave me a different perspective. she's like, sure, but nah, it gave me a different perspective on it because it was like, oh, they're just normal people who believe in the devil. But this is like,
it wasn't like as like, you know, heavily illustrated as like they make it seem.
Yeah.
You know, just regular.
Yeah, all the crazy shit and all. I don't know, but what it did, I will say this: it seemed like the Christian people, it wasn't even Christian people. I think it was just people like who believed in God, people of the church. It seemed like the people of the church were almost trying to force their religion onto the Satanist. It was kind of weird.
Yeah.
Because he was like, they're asking a guy, I think he was like a pastor, and he was like, oh yeah, this is how it is. This is how it always has been. It can't change and all this shit. Which is, I mean, you know, you believe in whatever you want to believe, but like, I feel like no matter what you believe, you should always be at least a little open-minded for some things, because like, not everything's perfect, especially something that the Bible, I guess you could say, like, I feel like not everything, you don't have to follow it rule by rule, law by law, and like there's certain parts that I feel like you should be able to like skip out, or, you know, okay, I won't do that or whatever, because I mean, depending on the Bible, but it says a lot of things, good and bad, you know, socially.
And I think like super like heavily like just to the Bible Christians like forget that like God and Jesus like allow you to make mistakes.
Yeah,
and like
exactly.
They don't, and I think that's why like a lot of people like, you know, on TikTok and stuff, they really bash in like the like Christianity and stuff. It's because people don't understand like you don't have to be churchy to be religious.
Yeah.
And I think the church really does like push people because they're just so judgmental and like, you have to do this and like, you can't do this and you can't do that, and it's like, but you do this and you do that and you make mistakes.
Exactly.
So like,
we're all human, so you know, it's like you're not gonna. No one's perfect. So don't try to be perfect. You feel me? But nah. So as far as relationship status goes, are you talking to anybody? What's going on? Solo dolo? Huh?
Just solo.
Okay, I feel that.
I've never even been in a relationship. I just
really.
Yeah.
Okay, so have you never like, I don't know, tried to talk to anybody, or was it just like, oh, it's just not for me?
I don't know, because I'm just so busy just doing other stuff, I guess.
That's the exact same thing I said. That's the exact same thing I said.
And then it's like I feel like people don't want to talk about what I want to talk about. So it's like, it's just hard for me, like going out there and like talking to people. Yeah.
It's be like certain people, because it's like, for me, I'll talk to somebody and then I'll be like, oh damn, I said this or I said that. I'll just be so focused on like the little shit, and I'll just be like, oh damn. Or like I'll talk to somebody and then we'll talk for like maybe a week and then nothing happens after that, and it's just like, you know.
And social media makes it hard.
Yeah.
Like I think this person's really cool, but they're not that, like, they're not what they seem like.
Yeah. Fake. A lot of people are fake. And then, especially like standards, right? So it's like, you have to look this way, you got to talk to them this often, say this, say that, you know, you got to hang out, spend money, all this other shit. And it's just like, bro.
Right. I need some.
Facts. I need, somebody who's like, okay, if I'm doing my own thing for a month or so, we're still cool, you know.
Right. I don't want to have to put all my attention and time to you. Like, maybe, you're worth it, but like, all of it, all the time. Like,
that's too much. That's way too much. Let me ask you this. Do you give second chances?
Yeah, I'd say
Really?
I do, yeah. I feel like everyone deserves a second chance. It's like, because if I mess up, I want a second chance.
Right. So all right, give me a scenario where you did give a second chance, then give me a scenario where you didn't.
Okay. See, I don't want to get any hate because I know my friends are gonna watch this. They already told me they were, so I'll do when I didn't. Okay. Have I never not given a second chance? This
be a situation where you're like, nah, bro, like, nah, we not. Like a friend, family member.
Oh yeah, okay. So my friend, this is like my ex-friend. Like, I haven't talked to her since like sophomore year. But one day, I forgot what we were even fighting about. But yeah, we got into some type of beef, but I was like, no, I'm done. Like, I'll pray for you, girl, but we can't be friends again. Because she was just so extra. Like, she'd never like been a person like who was rude to me, so we never had a falling out to give her a second chance. But after that, I was like, no, you're just not the person I can really mess with.
So that was like our first major fight.
Yeah, and then I'll just forget you.
And then you're just like, I'm through. Wow, damn. I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of hot and cold with second chances, because it's like at a certain point it's like I give you a second chance, then it's a third, then it's a fourth, and it's like, okay, but I don't know, I feel like if it was truly a mistake, then I can give you a second chance. But if it was just like blatant, then I'm just like, nah, bro, like I can't do it, because like it's hard to cut people off like that, you feel me? Because it's like, dang, we've been knowing each other for so long, and it's like, you did this, and that's like, okay, we can't be cool anymore. What's the scenario where you did give a second chance?
I give second chances all the time, but like, okay, so I'd hate to put anyone's business out there, so I'm sorry if y'all watch this, but okay, so my friend was talking to this guy, and he started talking to like a different girl that we also knew, so he was like playing her some type of way. And when my friends like feel played or they feel hurt, like I go hard for them. So I was like just calling him out. I was like, well, you can't do this and you can't do this and blah 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 blah. And he had the audacity to get up here and be like, Remy, you're a bitch. Like he just called me out, and I never call anyone out their name. Like he was like, Remy, you're a bitch. And I was like, oh, okay. So
she's like, okay.
So okay, I'll leave him alone. Like I don't have to fuck with him. I don't have to like mess with him. Then he came back and he was apologizing, and he was like, Remy, like I'm sorry. I just thought I was mad at everybody else, so I took it out on you. And I was like, I forgive you.
What?
I forgive.
Bro, you're crazy. You're crazy.
I forgave them.
Bro, it's bro. I couldn't do that, cause like, bro.
No, cause like I just forgave them.
I mean, I feel you in the way of like, oh, you don't have like a burden on your back or anything like that, but like, bro, a bitch, bro, like.
Right, and then, okay, so it's hard for me to like give a second chance if we never sit down and talk about it like again, because I'm the type of person like when I get mad, that's all I see, and like I'm just done with you for real. Yeah. Like if you come back and talk to me about it, I'll be accepting. And he was like, he felt remorseful, I guess. He was sad about it.
He's like, I guess. Well, I mean, I don't know. I guess it depends on how I'm feeling that day, because like, that's a tough one.
I was doing a lot. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I was doing a lot, but like I felt not enough of what he did.
Oh, bro, I don't know. I feel like it's like it's all situational. Yeah. It's all situational. That though, right? I was like, that's a tough one. That's a real tough one. Okay, what's the most pettiest thing you've ever done?
Okay, no, because I'm a petty person. I'm trying to think. Most petty. Okay, so one time, I'm out of school now, so I can say it. Yeah. Well, one time, like, my teacher pissed me off. Like, she was just pissing me off just every day. So I was like, you know what? I'm just done with this bitch. I literally put hand sanitizer in her coffee. Yeah. And, like, and I don't know if she drank it the next day or not, but I was, like, it was on the desk, and I just boom, boom, boom.
What?
Yeah.
What? Oh, shit.
And it's like, looking back on it, she could have really got sick, but...
Yeah, oh, the look. Oh, not the look.
And it was like, I was like younger back then. I was a kid, so like...
What? You were still in high school, man.
Yeah. No, it wasn't in high school. It was in middle school.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that is petty. I think the most I've... Damn, there's a lot. Fuck. I seen bro, I think it was probably when I don't know, cause I don't really do petty stuff. It's just no. Okay. Oh no, I got this one. All right, this was a couple months ago. So basically, you know how at like the Goodwill there's a drive-through. Yeah. So this lady, she was being mad or rude for some reason. And so we're taking her stuff, and we're like, whatever, move on. And she was like, you better not break my shit. So, bro, literally, it's like she had, like, these glasses in a bag, bro. It's so, I pick it up, and I like slam it. I'm just like, oops. And then I walk back inside, bro. And then, dude, her jaw just dropped. She was like, what the fuck? And she tried to, we was like, move on. But she was trying to get the manager and shit. We was just like, everybody, move on. But nah. The Goodwill do be crazy. But like, as far as pettiness, I think that's probably the most pettiest thing I've ever done.
I do internally petty stuff. Like, it'll be petty for me, but, like, not for them.
Like what? Give me an example.
Okay, like, so, like, when I'm at work and stuff, like, I'll have this rude-ass old lady. And, like, you know, old ladies, they get, like, those scamming calls all the time, right? And we, like, sell credit cards at TJ Maxx. So I'll purposely, like, sell the credit card in a way that's like, girl, this is going to hit your credit, and you're going to have fucked up credit after this, but I'm going to sign you up anyway.
Yeah. And damn. Wow. Oh, geez.
But it's like, I've done that, like, once, and she was really pushing it.
Like, what was she doing?
Like, she was just being extra, like, when you want, like, I'm like, a really good associate. So, like, I don't mind if you want me to wrap something, but she wanted me to take something that was already in a box out, wrap every single thing individually. She was mad about the price. She's the type of lady who was, like, she'll buy 4 $25 like dollar things and was, like, stressing that it was over $100, like, with the tax. She was just, like, bitching. I was like, please, like, I'm nice, but, like, you're pushing it.
Yeah. What's, like, the craziest shit you ever seen at work?
This, like, a few months ago, this lady, she was doing coke in the bathroom, and she tried to steal a basket full of stuff. Then she came back the next day and stole a purse and, like, got arrested.
What?
Yep. And then some suspected, like, sex traffickers came in one day.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it was on Facebook.
It was, who was telling me about this? It was Adeline?
Yeah, Adeline.
Shout out Adeline Scanlon. She was like, some dude just walked up to her or some shit, bro. And I was like,
yeah, they were, like, recording the girls, like, their asses and stuff.
What the
like,
fuck?
Like, grooming them, like, asking, like, their names and stuff. And then, like, just crazy stuff happens. Like, the one time this kid threw up, like, in the aisle, and his mom tried to catch it. And then, like, but no one, like, saw it except her. So she went to, like, clean it up. And this other lady slipped in the throw up and was like, hey, you. I don't even know how she, like, knew that I worked there because I didn't have a name tag on anything. She was like, you need to clean this up. I was like, I'm not.
That. I think the craziest shit I ever seen was like, bro, all right, so we're chilling. It's probably like 7 o'clock. We close at 8. This dude walks in, he's shopping and whatnot, and then all of a sudden, apparently, I work in the back, but apparently what they said, and he just pulled down his pants and took a shit, and then just walked out.
No.
And then they were like, yo, JV, go clean that up. I was like, nah, bro, not my department, fam. So, long story short, me and the assistant manager had to clean it up, bro. I was just like, dude, this is the stupidest fucking. I almost quit that day because it wasn't even funny. It was like my coworkers are laughing and shit. I was like, bro, this shit not cool, bro. Why? Like, I guess he was homeless or some shit, but I was just like, man, fuck all this, bro. Yeah, like, actually, like, from where he was to the bathroom was probably like 20 feet. Yeah. I was like, dude, like, just mind blown. It's like, what the actual fuck? And then another thing was probably, I seen a dude get hit by a car.
Dang.
Yeah. And like, where I work at, it's like this intersection, and it's mad traffic coming through there. So I guess he tried to walk, and he it's not funny, but it kind of is. I wasn't here that day, but I guess he tried to walk, and what they said was like he mistimed it, and then like the person tried to brake, but it didn't really work, and so just like boom. I was like, ah, shit, man, just like what can you do?
Right.
Fuck, I hate when that shit happens, bro. Damn.
Like, I got into like a wreck, like in my the parking lot of TJ Maxx.
What happened?
Okay, so like, you know, like when you're going through the aisles and like trying to find a parking spot. Mm-hmm. So I was like, someone was backing out, so I was waiting, and this big ass van just backed up into me, like just boom, it hit me right. And I got out, I was like, hey, like, can I have your insurance? And like, he was like this African guy, you know, impatient. I was like, hey, can I have your insurance? And he was like, no. And at the time I was a minor, so he was like, no, like, it didn't even leave any damage. Like, I'm not gonna give it to you. And I'm like,
did it leave any damage?
My tail light was busted out. And he was like, no. that was there before, like, no. So I called my mom, was like, hey, like, Mom, this guy, he's just yelling at me and he won't give me my insurance. And, like, at this point I was yelling back, which I shouldn't, because these people are crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I probably could have got attacked that day. I was like, Mom, like, he's pissing me off. Like, what do I do? And she's like, I'm going to call the police. I'm like, you're that girl. But the police came, he gave me the insurance, and that was that.
But as far as our driving record, it's clean.
Yeah, it's just clean. I've gotten my license has been suspended. Because I'm a speeder, okay? And in Wilson County, it's like, when you're a minor and you get like 2 parking tickets like in the span of like 6 months, so like a year, like they suspend your license for 3 months. So I literally think it was one single month. Like 1 month I got a speeding ticket, the other month I got a speeding ticket, went to court twice, and they were like, yeah, we gotta take it. It's like,
damn.
Okay.
Damn. But
yeah, like, I don't know why.
I did get pulled over this one time because at the time I just got my car. I just got my car. And I got my plates like the day before, but I had them. We didn't have like screws to put them in or some shit, and so I had it on my back window. And the officer pulled me over. He was like, "Yeah, you can't have that and shit." Okay. But he didn't give me a ticket. It was so cool. He didn't give me a ticket. I was like, "Fuck yeah!" I was late to work, but I had an excuse. I had a reasonable excuse. I was like, "Yeah, I just got pulled over." But nah, he put it in for me and everything. I was like, "Bro, thanks, bro." Like. Nice. Some of y'all are actually kind of cool, like shit. But I think that's the end of this episode. Appreciate you, Remy, for coming through. You can do like your shout outs or whoever you want to, anything else you want to say.
Well, shout out to you for having me, and just follow my Instagram at OrderMAE. Yeah, that's it.
Episode 10 is next, so make sure y'all check that out. We have a new Patreon. Make sure y'all check that out. Like I said, link in bio per usual. Shit. I guess I'll see y'all in the next episode.